Ciao. So I listened also the previous interviews, so I try to do other questions to make it
I will
boring.
think of other things to say.
Yeah, it's boring to repeat.
That's great, you know.
Okay, can I stay like this? It's fine for you.
We're not in the public sector.
Okay, so the main topic is the search for the happiness. What's happiness for you? For each of you?
Happiness?
Yeah.
You start.
Happiness is like air. It's inside and it's outside. It's everywhere. And how to connect them. So I will not get bored that my happiness is mine.
Yeah.
I can share my happiness outside, and outside the happiness can nurture me, inspire me, and every day is different.
This is Bruce Lee's other master.
For you?
Yeah, what he said. Simplicity. I think simple things in life, and you know, one of the topics is simple pleasures. I think that's one of the most brilliant and amazing ideas. But it's you know, that's what life is. Simple.
I think happiness is like Master Jim said, it's a fuel. It is an energy, like it's something that we need to keep ourselves going and to enjoy life. Because a lot of people have a lot of different stress or too much materialistic stuff, and or maybe too busy or had some traumatic incidents. They couldn't figure out how to carry on and enjoy life. And what should we do with life, right? The rest of our life, we should be positive and spread positive energy and have more fun with friends, yes, or with ourselves.
I think happiness is not a thing, it's not a person, it's how you tell yourself and feel everything. You know, even could be most sad thing happen to you. You could feel, oh, I could prepare myself to be, treated like happiness, you know, or happy. And this is how you
Or satisfactory at least.
yeah, adjust yourself to look at things, to tell your brain, mindset. It's not a thing, it's not innocent, it's not price, not material, it's nothing. It's how you look at it, how you feel it. That's sort of like living in the moment. You know, that's
The learning experience process.
It's for me. It's
I remember like during the class, Jim explained to me, you can look at the orange. Orange juice. Oh, this is very long orange juice. Oh my God, this is the best orange juice I ever had. Yeah. So it depends on how you treat it. You know, I still remember it. It's not in the documentary. That's why I remember how to tell myself to be happy.
And you have to do many cuttings to the documentary.
Exactly. Yeah. I may be frustrated, but I will tell myself, oh, this is work. This is a
How
beautiful
long
work.
did you shoot just for curiosity?
How's that?
How long was the shooting?
Well, the shooting is only 8 days in Iceland, and we shoot some B-roll in Hong Kong, but the editing is more like 1, 2, 3 years. On and off. It's not like every
The shooting was basically in Iceland. It was 10 days.
Oh,
The preparation was quite some months, and the post-production that we had to reshoot some of the stuff in Hong Kong. Elongated to.
I need a lot of motivation and creativity to edit it. So sometimes I stop a couple months. I go through my life to just prepare my mood, and then I connect the bottom. And then sometimes I edit it and then do the whole scene and redo it again. So that's how it takes so long to polish it.
yeah, to arrange.
Yeah.
You're playing with it.
It's a creative work. Most of the people don't understand, editing. Like editing a drama movie is not much editing. You have a script, right, for the scenes. But documentary is like a pink canvas, you know. draw it, how big the canvas, how to draw it, you know.
So you start with an idea and after you change in doing the documentary?
The first is I get all of the chords lined up first, and then I take out the sound bite, and then I found the interview, and then like a Lego, you know, so keys together, and then there's a scene, punch it, and then let's walk around it, you know, see how it feels, and there's a lot of work, and a lot of thinking, a lot of secret.
And it was also fun that you choose different formats of the image, more small, more...
Yeah. I want to tell this is all the video, the diary, you know, it's from their own, it's nobody there, it's on their video in the room, the hotel room every night, and just tell what you feel. I know that will be transformed. In the beginning of the video, some students will be very fear, and then at the end of it, they will open up and talk more.
It's like a confessional.
So like,
Gives a bit of the idea.
if I put a camera right there, like this kind of.
What's my impression?
They're not going to tell me a lot, though. So I need to take out what in the heart to go through the story.
Why did you choose Iceland to go to discover?
Because Iceland is like in a lot of Hong Kong people's mind, it's a very beautiful place, which is not easy to get to. And like even if we get there, it's such a huge place, and what can we do other than joining a tour, right? So that's why the idea came from. It's that we're finding bliss, and I'm bringing people to a place that it's hard for them to go to, and it's by the time they landed, they were already happy. Everyone was so refreshed. It's like, oh my God, because we never see snow in Hong Kong. So it's like, it's snowing everywhere.
I was talking with another of the press. I had the impression it's like a school trip. I have this of joy that we go. When we arrive at the airport, it gives me the vibe of
the airport. They have all the name tag, right? That's what Josie told me.
Yeah, it was nice also the label.
That's what Josie's idea. That's cool. So
okay.
It's because before we weren't thinking of shooting my friend's lifestyle in Hong Kong. We were just going to go for the class and hoping to inspire them, hoping to bring them some happiness and to open up, to make them happy, and so that they can also spread happiness around them.
It's it. You know, it's always about the perspective, your perspective. Getting another perspective and in growing your consciousness of the perspective until you get a perspective where it's very accommodating, not accommodating, but absorb everything that you see and feel, and then that in turn grows into a wider consciousness, big consciousness, and then you start becoming more relaxed about things, more, understanding and aware of things, and then you start becoming a little bit more happy, just a little bit at a time. Once, it's sort of funny in Hong Kong, like, if you live in Hong Kong and you leave or you go into Hong Kong, you actually feel the pressure come off. I mean, of course, there's the cabin pressure and all that too.
That's for you. I feel home.
But in the beginning there was this impression of
especially with work, everyone.
Crowded,
because Hong Kong people are famous for their service, and we're really famous for our efficiency. So we have that kind of vibe, and we don't want to lose it. Like, we lose face if we don't treat someone very well. So everyone's like on the telephone 10 hours a day on WhatsApp. It's like getting a fever from the telephone.
And at that time we were just talking about Hong Kong, but now it's relevant worldwide because everyone's always. You don't have to be in a big city. You're like your city's in this little thing here, and I'm talking to so and so. I'm going to keep my, and everyone's. It's that motion of keep on going, but sometimes like it's just the difference of perspective. So now you could have the
see the rhythm of the life. It's What made you more surprised in Iceland? What's the shock for you in doing this project? The thing that shocked you the most?
I sort of knew there was. I sort of knew the production has organized for some Icelandic drama students to come in to challenge us, to play with us, and I was really shocked that one of my friends, who was a drummer, he's a really like a gothic drummer. Sikko. He's a gothic drummer. He never really speak much. I've worked with him for so long. Every time I go to his practice room to practice music with my band, we're like, oh, Sikko, can we have the microphone echo a little bit more? And he just comes out. He's like, yeah, he never speaks. So this.
Yeah, the difference.
This vacation, we have turned him into.
As he said, he felt like Jesus said on the 12 disciples.
Different approach.
Everyone, like a lot of people know him in Hong Kong locally, and they say, I have never seen him like that. Even his like boss or his boss who've seen him. So it's really, changed a lot of people.
Yeah, because when I hear about this project, I think I can make big surprise for everyone, because throughout my 30 years of teaching PIP, okay, pleasure imagination play, with this idea, I played with different participants, and they have a huge change. Some from a factory owner, they come to our workshop, and when he finished my class, and he go back to his factory and to play games with his designers, and then the designer starts to get great ideas. So I work for experiencing and experimenting for so long. I think it works. So especially like Sikko and Jan, yeah, they are very stiff and I don't care much of the outside world, but they start to feel interest about connecting with others and their creativity and their flexibility, and they become happier, joyful, and their creativity comes out. And this is why I think it starts from a great kind heart, because she is really important with the heart inside. Every time when we talk, she said, I saw my friends is like this, I saw my team is like that. I want them to feel what I felt. So it is very important, and she brings 3 young people, and it is not easy. Yeah, because this is.
We have to go through community centers.
Yes.
They go to the Chicken Soup Foundation, which is a community center everywhere in Hong Kong. So for parents to send their kids to after school, so they don't and they get to learn about playing instruments, or they get new things to learn. So it buys time for the parents to bring them back home for dinner. And those kids, they have a hard life. And we talked to the school, and the school was okay to send a teacher and 3 students who are really interested in music, because we invited a bunch of really legendary music players. And for your information, everyone except from the 3 students who went to Iceland, we knew each other for a long time, but we never really talked to each other, played with each other like that. We just kind of like play music on stage, and we sort of had like a chemistry that.
You have something different from just one play.
Yeah, so this is like a new party that all of us has never been to.
Yeah, I understand, because I have also a band in Italy.
Awesome.
I play guitar. I've played with different musicians, and sometimes you don't have emotions because you just, it's sad to say, but it's true. You go, you play, but it's like you're alone. But if you have also this family relation, it's different. You are already with happiness.
Yeah.
So I understand the feeling of, yeah. And do you think that to continue the project to do in another country or
Yes.
a part two? I don't know.
Yes. What did we talk about? What did we talk about? Where?
We have the CEO.
When I went to Master Jim's class, there were not just, I saw a lot of top actors from stage, theater, movie, TV, every different kind of dimensions. And then what surprised me when I first went to his class was that they had some marketing and sales people there from a corporate who also went there to open up their mind and to find to create happiness. When they're selling a product, you can't tell someone it's like, oh, this is a really good product.
Okay, bye.
Nobody can buy it. That's the way you approach it to
Yes.
so much. See this?
Yes, hey, this is something, right?
It makes a difference.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
It's like coming to Europe and there's a lot of smiles in the service and all that, but in Hong Kong it's very, because of the climate.
It's a culture, we're
Conservative.
very conservative, and super. Sometimes the way we live is super PC.
It's like people just don't want to look stupid. They just don't
Yeah.
want to mold me.
We call
No
it all.
face.
Nobody wants to lose face because of saying something stupid or silly to our friends or some adults. So it's I think it really, like the face thing, it really dragged our culture. Like, we have family manners and we don't mess up the table when we eat. And it's like very stiff. It's like we have a way of living. So I'm not saying we should not have good manners, but
We need to loosen up. We need to loosen up.
yeah, we have to find a difference towards good manners, and really we don't have to get too much into that. We can be kind of like it's automatic. We grow up, but then we have to find bliss and find the fun.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.